You see them, don't you? On every lamppost, every shop front, every cheap pint glass at the local pub. Reform of the National Front. Red crosses on white cloth, flapping like tongues of men who've never read a history book. They call it pride, they call it patriotism, but why throughout our history does oppression equate as an expression of nationalism? They call it taking back control of the borders. They've read their tabloids. They'll follow orders. But really, it's fear. Stitched into fabric, it's ignorance sold 2 for 1 at the pound shop. It's a war they've imagined, and it's a war they can't stop because facing the real one would burn their eyes. Yet, outside the hotels, they gather shouting at trembling children, frightened mothers, at men who've already fled one hell only to arrive at another. Send them back, they scream, send them back. While their government sends bombs to a place they can't even find on a map. Tell me, what's more dangerous, a family fleeing war or a nation that funds it? Open your doors, look outside, we have done this. We pay for that war and we pay for that fear for every bomb that we drop that brings them here. And while you're busy guarding your borders because of the lies that you're reading, Palestine is burning. Gaza is bleeding. Hospitals flattened. Water poisoned, where there's no escape from the dust and the noise. And you tell me you're here to protect the women and the kids, yet in the streets of Gaza there are babies wrapped in sheets instead of blankets. But do they march for justice? Do they march for truth? No. They march against the migrants because we gave them a roof with a flag that has never kept anyone warm, a flag that has never filled an empty stomach, a flag that covers up guilt like a corpse under a blanket. White flag, blood cross. It's not England they defend, it's an illusion, an empire ghost rattling inside their skulls, telling them who to hate and who to ignore. And you tell me you're here for the women and children, but what, so you see your flags as this genocide kills them? And tell me, why are there so many arrests of the old and disabled at legal protests, labelled terrorists because of a handwritten sign? It seems injustice is just now a sign of the times. Yet those who continue to choose to be blind find it an excusable use of your time to stand outside a hotel committing race crimes. And while you chant and while you wave and while you rant, the women and kids must be saved. While you scream about the hotels and borders, children drown in rubble at the hands of those who follow orders. The sky burns red over Gaza and history waits, watching, recording the name of every innocent victim, knowing that ignorance will always sing the loudest hymn.